Okay, so for your information, Canva had just released the Canva Magic Design. So Magic Design is a free AI design tool that lets you visualize your data ideas with a selection of refined templates made just for you. Okay, you can start by uploading your own image and watch the AI tool customize everything into a text, into an image, into even generating an exceptional presentation for you without the need for any skill, any design idea or anything. You just have to know the basics of using Canva. Canva has just made quite a lot of things easier with the latest invention in its AI features. So you can see they have brought in a number of things within the design magic, such as the draw feature. You can see you can now create presentations. I'll show you how to use this in a bit. Because for this video, we're going to focus on solemnly how to create stunning presentations with the magic design of Canva. So you can see a lot of features have been created. To start with, you can just say try magic. Over here, you can just go ahead and click on try magic. This is the first method to try the magic. If you cannot try it from this prompt, that you can just see magic design and you can see some of the features. Start by uploading image and so on. I'll go ahead and say try magic here. And you can see you can now start by importing any media. You can just import any kind of media, be it a video or an image, and it's going to process it into a poster for you very nicely and perfectly. So let's just give it a try by just importing a simple media into this platform. So let's start by importing a media. You can choose from, have the option to choose from file or from selected uploads that you have recently made. So if you've made some uploads recently, you can be able to decide from there and choose from those files. Okay, if you have a specific ones that you are targeting, you can as well try them out. Okay, so I have a bunch of uploads over here. So we're just going to use something very simple and direct. Let's use something like this. Let's see if it's going to give us something. Okay, you can see I just imported an image of a cat with a school bag and a headset that I made from Midjourney. Okay, I've made a tutorial on how to use Midjourney before. If you are interested, I will link it up in the description. So you can see over here, I just imported the picture of the cat with those features, and it quickly detected that this is a cat, and it provided a poster based on that cat. This is a pet shop and care. For the fact that it's actually detected that this is a pet, it's actually something very nice. And you can see it goes on to give us different kind of posters, and it classifies the posters according to the different platforms that we may be targeting. For example, if you are targeting Facebook posts, if you're targeting Instagram posts, it already automatically gives you the sizing and all that. If you are targeting any kind of poster, you can go ahead. This is 42 by 59.4. And if you are targeting your story, okay, Instagram Reels or thereabout, you can see different kind of templates that it has made. And you have the option to choose from different kind of style. Right now, you've imported the media. You can import another media if you want, and you can choose between your brand or your style. If you have a particular brand or style that you've specified, you can automatically readjust the poster or the design it made according to that design. So with just a simple click, everything is going to be redesigned. So you can see with just that simple click, it is redesigning based on the brand selection I've selected. And you can see it has given us a very fantastic image, okay, of that particular card and the different templates or posters it has created with it. And one thing I like most about this feature is that it's at the trial stage. So it's stated down here that this technology is new and is improving. Please report these templates if they don't seem right. So if you find any kind of hiccups, or if you find any kind of shortcomings, or you find something that you may want to advise Canva with, you can just go ahead and report that to them using this link. So it's very fantastic. You can add your template. You can go ahead and choose from a range of brand, okay, a vibe or theme. You can see you can make it cute, modern, minimalist. You can go ahead and just choose from available ones, and you just see results. It's going to regenerate that poster for you, and it's going to make it quite perfect. You can change the headlines of these results if you want. You can see now it talks about pet shop and care, pet shop and care, and adopt a pet, missing cat. So all these are just there's something telling Canva that this is a pet or this is a cat, that you can see it quickly scan through and tells you that this is a cat and this is a pet, and it talks about pet shop and all that. So you can adjust the headline and maybe make it cat school, and you can see cat school, for example, and just click on add, and you can see it has automatically readjusted everything, cat school and all that. So all you need is just to select a particular template, and you can go ahead and customize it and re-edit it according to your liking. So this is the first feature, bringing in different kind of media and generating different kind of templates or posters from it. So you can change the media also if you want. So let's say we try something like this is a poster of a lady that just joined my club. So let's click Asraj. Her name is Asraj. So let's see if you can give us something according to that poster. Okay, from her image, you can see it has given us variety of posters, including even CV templates. Okay, something like a CV. So you can see, so it's still using the other headline that we gave it, cat school that we just added. But then we can go ahead and just skim through and just see what kind of poster it has provided. So you can see it has given us a range of different kind of posters, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and so on. And we can go ahead and customize that accordingly. So for example, I kind of like this one. Okay, so we can go ahead and customize it. But then let's change the headline to, because she's a new member in my club. So let's say new member, new Toastmasters member. Okay, so new Toastmasters member. Let's just click on add results, and let's see if it can regenerate the result for us. And you can see very nicely it regenerated everything, new Toastmasters member, and then we put in you put in the picture, everything here. You can just check around and see which one to choose from. Okay, but it has added almost everything that we needed. I think I kind of like this one for a poster, so we can just click on this because maybe we are targeting to make a poster for her as a new member who's just joined our club. So you can go ahead and customize this. You can just with just one click, you'll be able to customize this and rearrange and remove some of the elements you may not want. For example, this text, I may not want it, so I can just click and delete it. You can click and delete, or you can just delete directly. So new Toastmaster member, I can just bring it up here, and maybe you can make it a bit bigger or in a straight line. And you can change the coloration of this from this color to maybe something like white, so it can pop out a little bit better. And the font style also, we may want to change it to something cool. I think I prefer something like this. Okay, this is better, it's much better. And you can make it one line. You can just adjust the position. Okay, new Toastmaster member, and we can just put her name down here. Book now, we can remove it and maybe put her name there. So this is just see, it's just very simple, and we'll just customize this from that particular magic design. So this is the first one, doing bringing in media and generating different kind of templates with it. So let's check out the presentation feature. So if you are in your Canva platform, you can come to the design spotlight over here at the top. You can just come to presentations over here, and from presentations you can come down and say create a presentation, and it's going to bring you over to this blank page now. But then one thing you should notice is you have the magic design over here at this template zone. So describe the presentation you want, and we'll write and design a draft for you instantly. So you can click on this to start the magic design using presentation. Now what you can see over here is the magic design feature. So use 5 or more keywords to describe the presentation, and this AI is going to generate the entire presentation for you. Okay, so let's try something like presentation farming. Okay, so just this one click, let's see what Canva is going to generate for us. A presentation on farming, and you can see very easily Canva had easily detected that this presentation is about farming, and it brought in even some images that relates to farming, and you can see them over here, some machines and even some farming activities, people farming in the farm, types of farming that you may be interested in, the importance of farming. That's given you some very basic things, and the farming process it has given you with some outstanding images to even relate with. You can select from the range of styles that it has given you, and based on your brand you can also easily check it out and see types of farming, importance of farming, and you can see farming practices, challenges in farming, the future of farming, and so on. So this is a complete presentation that it has just made. Farming, an overview, what is farming, types of farming, You can see, I think I kind of like this one specifically, and if you like any one of them, you can check out to see all of them if you want. If you're interested, just to have a preview of what presentation it has created, you can be able to just skim through to have an idea into what it has provided for you. And you can see these are astonishing images, well positioned, and this is less text even, but well positioned in terms of graphics and the content. You can see it has given us some fantastic images, and it is well arranged. You can easily use it for your own content creation. So I think I kind of like this one. Farming and overview. You can see what is farming and types of farming and all that. So if you select anyone that you like, you can just go ahead and say create my presentation from this. Or if you are not certain, or you don't want what it generates, you can start again, and you can go ahead and restart the prompting, so you can prompt it with something different. So for example, let's say I like this one because it involves different kind of fantastic images, and you can see the wordings, modern farming techniques and all that. So I say, assuming I like this, so we can just go ahead and say create my presentation from this. Okay, so you can see now we have our presentation enabled over here. So some of these images it is using are not free, so they are for pro version, but you can always replace the images in case you want to replace any. But then take a look at how this is with just a simple prompt and one click. It has generated this farming, feeding the world. Okay, so you can see this is an introduction to farming. Okay, and it has given you even some more details. Farming is the practice of cultivating land, raising animals, and so on. And you can see the different types. You can go ahead and change some of these images because some of them are for premium users or pro users of Canva. But then you can see how fantastic it has just created those images. If you want to change a particular image, you can just come all the way here to elements, and you can search for farming. For example, you'll be able to see some of the images over here that you can use. So you can just see more. And some of these are very free, so you can just easily drag and drop, and you can see you can just replace this. You can go ahead and just do just that with the other features, farming, feeding the world. So you can just check, and from these images you'll be able to see some that are very nice, like this one. I think I like this, so you can just replace some of them very nicely, especially the ones that are not free. So you can just replace them fantastically, like this one. You can just go ahead and see, and you can see it fits in perfectly. So let's try one more example to see how to actually use this present feature. Okay, still on create presentation, and okay, so you can still come back to the design, and you can go back to magic design, and you can give it another prompt. So let's talk about ChatGPT versus Google Bard. Okay, ChatGPT versus Google Bard. Let's see what it's going to bring out to us as regards this prompt. So you can see it quickly depicts that we are comparing ChatGPT and Google Bard, and it simply knows something that we are talking about, an AI thing, and it brought in a robot into this presentation. And you can see very nicely it brought in the ideas, and it asked us to, you can see the images are nice, and even the concept, the key concept it covered through the presentation are exceptionally interesting, and these are something that you can use on your own. You can see it just went on to tell us, comparing ChatGPT and Google Bard, what is ChatGPT and what is Google Bard, and how are these two compared. You can see the similarities between the two of them, and then you can see the differences between the two of them. And what I like the most about this feature is that it is up to date, because Google Bard has just been released recently. Even ChatGPT has just been released, and you can see it has information on all of them, and it quickly depict and scan through and get us the information we need as regards these two from this simple basic prompt. And you can see how ChatGPT can be used, how Google Bard can be used. It has gone even into detail to tell us about these two AI chatbots and what they do, and this is very, very interesting. So you can just go ahead and click to just customize it also if you want, and you can see it has added, and to add it to your presentation also. Maybe if you are finished talking about that, you can go ahead and talk about comparing ChatGPT and Google Bard. You can do multiple things from here, and once you're done, you can go ahead and you can present directly from here. You can present on your own, or you can present and record if you want, and you go ahead and create a link that you can share with people, that anyone that has access to the link can have access to the same presentation as well. And you can do view only. You can share the link with people, and anyone with the link can all leave you. So this is exceptionally next level. Canva has gone beyond my expectation in this, and it's now open and obvious that people are now, companies, brands are now incorporating AI into their products and services, and to make things much more easier. You can see now that a lot of things have been introduced. For example, within this magic design, also Canva has provided this tool that I think it's worth sharing. You can see it over here, this one. Okay, this is called the Canva Assistant. Once you are on the Canva Magic, you will have access to the Canva Assistant, and what it does is you have range of different kind of features that you can easily access. You can see the magic design. This is what you can access at any given point, and if you want to access many more things, you can access text box, magic write. Later I will show you how to use the magic write. I think I've made a video about magic write and how to use magic write. I will link it up also in the description. But then you can see more tools from here. You can check out the share icon to download feature, the layers, the draw feature. Once you click on the draw feature, for example, it's going to enable the draw tools from here. And you can see you can now have access to all of these draw tools. You can have access to this pen, and you can use it to write during your explanation also. And you generally come to check out the drawing settings. You can vary the weight to something much weightier, okay, much thicker. For example, you can play around with the color, you can select on any color to go ahead and do your writing on stuff very nicely. So draw is a feature that has just been recently introduced. You can use it also to kind of clean different things that you've written. Okay, you can have the eraser and you can clean out things, and you have the highlighter as well. You can highlight different kind of component of your presentation. You can do that as well very nicely. So you have different kind of feature. You have this marker that you can go ahead and use for your own presentation or during your illustrations while you are delivering the presentation. So it has brought in different kind of innovation into this platform, because now a lot of things you don't have to wait for completely Photoshop or similar software to do some of the most advanced editing features in your images or in your photos or in any kind of graphics that you're working on. Canva has made quite a lot of things easier in terms of graphics design, exceptionally interesting and easy. So you can just go ahead and give it a try the Canva Magic and see for yourself what features it has, especially in the presentation. You can see now you can generate different kind of presentation. So this is all about a bit of the Canva Magic that has just been launched. Just go ahead and see what you can do with it. In this video, I just covered how to use it for the presentation and some very basic poster design idea generation. So you can go ahead and try to see what you can use it for. It's available and it's free of charge for use. Nothing to substitute. You don't have to be a pro user to use it. It's completely free. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have learned something out of this, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to always hit the subscribe and notification buttons to stay connected to this channel for more and more videos like this. I will see you in my next video. So bye.